This is kinesin, which is a motor protein that is responsible for transporting large cargo around your cell. It is made up out of two identical proteins that dimerize, and with some imagination it even looks like a little leg. And that makes sense because kinesin sort of walks across your microtubules to deliver its cargo. So how is it able to walk?
The process starts when a bound ATP molecule on the back leg is converted into ADP, which causes the leg to release. Next, a new ATP molecule binds to the front leg, causing the back leg to swing to the front, creating the stepping motion. Then, the ADP molecule on what is now the front leg releases and the leg binds to the microtubule again. And so the cycle continues. ATP is reverted into ADP, the back leg releases, a new ATP molecule binds, the back leg swings to the front, the ADP releases and the legs bind again, and so forth and so forth. In reality, the protein and process would be far more flexible than what this rigid 3D print can mimic, but it does move in this step-over-step fashion.
Each one of those steps is roughly 8.5 nanometers, and it travels quite a distance. So if this protein would have to travel from the nucleus to the edge of the cell to the membrane, and it would be this size, to give an idea, it would have to walk all the way to those trees over there, which is quite a distance for such a small protein. That would also be carrying its cargo. So the cargo that is transported would be attached via a linker molecule to the top of the kinesin protein. Then the cargo ranges from things like vesicles or whole organelles such as mitochondria, which would be many times the size of this balloon. And it was even seen that for excessively large cargo, kinesins would coordinate and multiple proteins would be pulling it together. This is also just one of the many different kinesis proteins that are present. On top of that, next to kinesin, there's a whole range of different motor proteins. And they vary in things like the surface they bind to, the direction they walk, or the cargo they transport. So there's quite a lot of traffic inside your cells. So there you have it. Now you know at least the basis of these billions upon billions of molecules that are currently happily walking inside of your cells at this very moment. And with that, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and have a wonderful day.